up extremely well in this year to the context in which we found ourselves. But our earnings were down by 13% over the year. And that for us is a very tough thing, but relative to our competitors, I think we're going to find that that's a really outstanding result. General insurance businesses right across Africa, and South Africa held up really well, as you might expect. It's a very defensive industry. Our life insurance business really struggled though, because the whole issue of our advisors and intermediaries seeing clients became very difficult with all the various lockdown restrictions. So particularly in the second quarter and the third quarter, things were very tough on that front. But we ended the year really strongly and recovered our sales well. Our investment business right across South Africa and the rest of Africa, outside of South Africa, was really strong. And we're very excited about the kind of volumes that we posted there. And actually the group did more than 300 billion rand of new business. It's the first time the Sanlam Group has ever surpassed 300 billion in new business. I think the standout features are really that our profits held up, that we drove incredible sales in the investment space, held our sales elsewhere, and had very strong net client inflows of over 60 billion rand as well across the group. Through all of this, we must never forget that we really were there for clients. So we paid an unprecedented level of claims across the group. We paid a huge extra number of death claims. We spent more than 500 million extra rand in death claims in 2020 than we did in 2019. We also paid out and have provided for 3 billion rand, and that's the net position after reinsurance at Sanlam just for business continuity insurance. So that's a huge number that's been paid just to 4,000 odd businesses who employ many, many employees in the hospitality and leisure sector. So all in all, a really strong set of results, but backed up by delivering for our clients. And at the same time, right throughout the year, our solvency and capital position held really strong. Very happy to say that when it comes to the business outside of South Africa, across Africa, we've had a spectacular year, and the management have done a really tremendous job. We've improved our underwriting margin from around 2% last year to over 6%. And on top of that, as I mentioned earlier, we had tremendous sales growth. So a very, very exciting turnaround in the situation there, and it bodes very well for what we want to do going forward. In South Africa, we announced the sale of 25% of our third-party asset management business to African Rainbow Capital. UB and ARC have been our partners at Sanlam for 17 years, and that allows us to get an extra income stream and exposure to corporate benefits and health benefits, which are two areas that we had earmarked and flagged as areas in which we wanted to improve what we were doing. I have to say we also made tremendous strides on the digitalisation front. So as I mentioned earlier, we had a good turnaround in the sales in our life side, and that was driven very much by digitally enabling our intermediaries. So in summary, we had a really great 2020. It was a good result relative to our competitors. It was a great result when you consider the environment. We had strong earnings. We had absolutely unbelievably strong new business and cash flows. And we delivered an outstanding service to all of our customers and paid benefits at an unprecedented level. At the same time, we put a whole bunch of extra support in to help our stakeholders and our customers right across Africa. So a great result, and I think the market is going to actually think this is a great result as well.